Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your fish friend Dustin. Today's video is going to be about this 150-gallon tank that we took from basically busted and beat up. The bottom tempered glass was basically, it had broken the seal. The brace on the bottom was almost completely gone, and it had to be resealed. So today's video is going to tell you how to fix the bottom brace on this aquarium. Now, I contacted a whole bunch of different companies, whether it was Marineland or Aquarium or Glass Cages, or I must have spent 2 or 3 days researching and calling these different companies on trying to, replace this bottom brace for this aquarium, something like this, but for the bottom. And all the companies are basically, hey, you're kind of out of luck, but we'll help you get a new tank. Well, yeah, of course, that way they can make some money off of me. Well, I'm going to help you to fix your aquarium and get it back to working order, and get everything going back for it to be, whether it's a show tank, and get it out of your garage or out of your basement and back where it needs to be as a showpiece or as a breeding tank. So yeah, hope you guys like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and definitely a big Bears win today. Here's the tank. This is how I received the tank, with the brace broken and the seals needing to be replaced. This sat in the basement for about 6 months before I knew how to tackle this project. I started by removing the brace, then cut the bottom off of the tank. This is the tempered glass leaning up against the tank. With all the silicone removed in the aquarium, I started to remove it off the tempered glass very carefully, and this took a lot of time. The new silicone in the tank turned out better than expected. I went a little wider on the seams with the silicone just to be precautious. I took a 2x4 and ripped it down to 2.5 inches, as this gave a little extra room with the styrofoam being underneath the tank. Start by measuring every 4 inches, then drilling pilot holes 1/2 inch into the 2x4. So every 4 inches, make a mark, then drill your pilot holes. I spray painted my braces black to match the black silicone. As you're drilling your screws in, make sure you're holding your 2x4 as tight as possible to the aquarium. Cutting the 2x4 at 2.5 inches actually gave me 1.5 inches of actual brace against the aquarium. Side view of the aquarium. Nice clean cuts on the 45s. Drill pilot holes in the 2x4s. This will help not split out the 2x4. Use a hand tool to slightly tighten them. Not all finished projects will turn out to look like this. Everybody's is unique and will come out with their own outcome. Starting to fill the tank. So far, so good. So this is its first day. It's completely filled, or 1/2 inch underneath the top of the brace. This is first day filled. You can tell by all the little micro bubbles stuck to the glass. It's usually an obvious sign when a tank has been filled for its first time. So there's no leaks so far. The tank has been full for about an hour, and we will keep monitoring it for 2 or 3 days, and then go ahead and empty it, and then move it back to its final spot. It's still away from the wall.